everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin. I'm a postgraduate student here at the University of Oxford studying history, and today I'm starting another week in my life. It is now week 3 of Michaelmas term, and I am definitely in the thick of it with all of my readings and dissertation work. So I wanted to take you guys along with me. I'm also in the process of applying for PhDs, and over the weekend I did complete my statement of purpose, my resume update, as well as my writing sample. My writing sample is basically just my thesis from undergrad, but I made sure that I took the section of it that I thought would be the most applicable to my applications. So today is Monday, which I don't have any actual contact hours. I do not have to go to class. So this is the day when I really just cram out studying. I got up this morning at 7 a.m., went, showered, came back, prepped for a video. I filmed the intro for a video for YouTube. I will have to edit and upload a video later this afternoon, and I'm basically just trying to figure out a way to balance both my academic life, my future academic life with my PhD applications and my YouTube channel, and then also providing consulting services on the side for any of you that would like information or advice for how to apply to Oxford or just want some assistance applying for undergrad, transfer, or your master's. If that's something you guys are interested in and you want some advice directly from me, go ahead and shoot me an email. My email is linked down below, and it's completely free, and we can just chat about your application. And I just want this to be a free service for you guys to use, so that way I can provide you with the information that you may not be able to find online, things like how to write a statement of purpose and which recommenders you should be going to. I am going to make videos about this in the future, but I just wanted to touch on it quickly. So anyway, now we're gonna get into the rest of the video. I'm going to head down, grab some breakfast, come back up, and begin my work. My plan is to study for the GRE for an hour because I'm currently in the process of preparing for that exam as well. I am taking it in the middle of November, and then I have to do my readings for my theory and methods course. I have a consultation with a subscriber who emailed me, and then I have to edit, upload a YouTube video, and then continue my readings for the rest of the day. So that is the current plan. I have a long to-do list, but we're gonna go ahead and get this day started nice and productive, and we'll see where it takes us. So I just got off the phone with one of my subscribers. We had a good quick call. She's an international student from Australia, and she was thinking about applying to Oxford and Cambridge. So I just gave her a little bit of advice. I hope it was helpful. So actually, before I begin my readings, I need to go ahead and finish editing and uploading my video for today, because I upload every Monday and Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish editing that one, get it up, do the thumbnail and everything, and then I'll begin my readings for today and probably grab lunch in about 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead, get to work, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I have been working on some of my readings, and I went and picked up some lunch, and now I'm just gonna continue reading through lunch and replying to some emails. The section that we're currently working on, since I am going to try to tell you guys a little bit more about what I'm studying, is on forms of communication or technologies of communication. So currently I'm reading an article about the Renaissance period and the discovery of, quote, new worlds, which were already occupied by indigenous people, and just say, but the recovery of ancient artifacts and kind of the invention of printed text. I'm just going to keep working through these readings for the rest of the day. I will probably take a break a little bit later, but I'm just gonna keep chipping away at this and hope that I can get my readings for theory and methods done today, so that way I can just focus on historiography tomorrow and Wednesday. Alright, so it's now been a little bit. I did quite a bit of the reading for theories and methods, and I already got a couple comments on the video that I just posted, which was my room tour. And I got one girl asking how I'm taking my seminar notes, and I'm going to be filming that video this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. That should be up probably the next video after this, and then I'm going to be filming a couple other videos, such as how to write a statement of purpose, which was another request sent in by a subscriber. So I do take your guys' suggestions into consideration and I write them down in my YouTube planner. If you guys have ever have any ideas or any questions that you think I can answer on my channel, please go ahead and leave that in a comment or message me on Instagram. On the days when I'm just reading, I will often just stay in my room, but if I feel like I'm getting a little stuck or I am procrastinating too much or I'm getting distracted, then I will go to the library or go study elsewhere, such as at a cafe. The only thing is that I really like it to be dead silent when I study, so I get a little distracted when there are other people around, so sometimes it's just better for me to study in my room. But everybody studies differently and you just need to figure out which mode of studying works best for you, how you learn, and I think that that's one key point that I want you guys to take away from my videos, is that everybody learns differently and you can all be successful in academia if you figure out how you function. So I'm gonna go ahead, keep reading, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, so obviously it is a bit later. I ended up having dinner in hall with a couple of my friends and then coming back, talking to some friends from back home, working on readings and hanging out with my friend Gur. And now I'm just gonna continue some readings. It's going to be a very late night. I'm having trouble getting a grasp on these readings. It's all ancient history, which is really outside of the scope of my own knowledge. When you're working with theory and methodologies, being able to understand them in a variety of contexts is important. But I'm just having a little bit of trouble kind of putting into context for myself, especially within my own subject, and that's how I like to write all of my responses, is kind of tying it back to my own work and how I can apply these methodologies to my own research. Anyway, it is getting kind of late, but it's going to be a late night and I'm just gonna keep chipping away because I have to get that response in somehow. Welcome to grad school. All right, so I just got back from the seminar. It was really good, and then I picked up a book from the Harmsworth Library for class. I want to say one quick thing about the library system here that I was not aware of before I got here. So most of the libraries, you cannot check books out, and if you do, it's for like 2 days, and this is just a different system. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. I'm just very used to like hoarding books in my room, and I don't like studying in libraries. I personally prefer to study in my room. I do like working in libraries on occasion, but I much prefer to stay in my room and to have a stack of books that I can refer to. So I just have to change my study patterns, and I'm going to have to start studying more at the library versus here in my room. That's all right. It's just about adapting to your environment and learning new methods that work for the system you are currently being educated in. But I have some fun news. I'm actually going to a restaurant opening, I think, with my friend Gur. So she's actually authored a couple books in her own right, and she's just an incredible political mind. And so anyway, she got invited to this event and she's taking me as her +1, which is super kind of her. And apparently there's going to be like other YouTubers and other influencer type people there. So it's like technically my first like YouTuber event, which is kind of cool. I'm like really excited to see who's there. People like Manny are the ones that kind of got me started in wanting to do YouTube, and that also kind of got me to want to come to Oxford. So anyway, I'm just excited. We get to get dressed up and everything. But I think what I'm going to do now is sit down, do some reading, maybe take a nap, and then prepare for the event a little later today. All right, so I'm dressed for the event. So I'm sorry the light isn't great, but I just have on a black turtleneck, a suede brown skirt, and some tights. I am just incredibly tall, so this skirt looks a little short, but I really do like this outfit. I'm just going to throw on some flats and call it a night. So since the event is just drinks and small bites, we are gonna grab dinner at Hall and then head over. It is at the Ivy, I believe, in City Center. So we're going to go grab dinner, then head out. So I'm just going to quickly get some things rounded up and head to Hall with some of my friends, and then Gura and I will head over to the Ivy. Good morning, everyone. It is now Wednesday. I went out last night to that restaurant opening and I met one of my favorite YouTubers, Manny. It was really fun, but I had a bit of champagne, which always makes my stomach hurt, so I ended up just coming back and going to sleep. And I got up this morning, did a little bit of reading at like 5 a.m. and then was just like way too tired and went back to sleep. So I've decided I'm just going to skip on putting on makeup today, and I'm just gonna quickly get dressed for class. I have a seminar this morning at 9:30, and then I have to go to a quick meeting, and then I think I'm probably just gonna end up coming back here to my room and then just doing my readings for my historiography class, which is tomorrow. I am in desperate need of coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead, get dressed really quick, and then go down to grab a cup of coffee, some breakfast, and I'll take my computer with me to do some of the readings and prep work for theory and methods. I'm gonna go ahead, get ready, and then go get a cup of coffee because I need it very badly. Hey guys, so it's obviously a bit later. I am just sitting here with a cup of tea and working on my readings for historiography. I went to class and managed to convince my professor that I get to do the topic that I wanted to for my formative essay. I just stuck to my guns and just said that I know the topic well enough, and I felt like it wasn't too narrow and that there was enough sources for me. I do not think that my subject of studying slavery or writing a paper about slavery through the lens of sexual violence is too narrow. I've read some of the literature and there's so much to be done in that area. But anyway, I went to my meeting and then I had lunch with my friend Mia, who's from my cohort. I've just been a little bit stressed, mostly about PhD applications, but also like just trying to get a grasp on the difference in kind of academic culture here at Oxford. It is a bit different than the US. And I'll talk about this more in detail in other videos, but basically it's a different system, like not being able to check books out, changing study patterns, that kind of thing. There's not as much of like a tight-knit community within the department, which is what I'm used to. I felt very much at home in my department at UCLA, so that's a bit different to me. And so it's just about finding community elsewhere and just trying to make the system work in a way that is beneficial for you. And I'm just trying to kind of navigate the space that is slightly unfamiliar to me. Now I am just going to be working through my readings. I'm going to go down to the MCR for welfare tea in a little bit, and they usually just served snacks and things. I did not go to dinner, so I figured I'd go to that, grab some food, and then come back and keep studying. And then tomorrow I have historiography, so I have a bit of reading to do.
You were the thing that kept me breathing. How romantic that felt.
Good morning. So So it is the next day. I stayed up, I think until like 1 or maybe 2 reading. I kind of lost track of time. And then I let myself sleep in today because I was just shattered. Luckily the readings this time were like actually super interesting. I know I was gonna say a little bit more about my research and like the things that I'm doing in class, but honestly it would take way too long to explain the readings this week to you guys. So we're just gonna leave it at, it was a discussion of the American character post World War II historiography. So everything was written post World War II. If you study history, it'll make sense why the actual date in which it was written matters. But anyway, I have gotten ready and I now have a little bit of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like do some planning, get ready for the day. Today is Halloween and I'm not doing anything today. I might go hang out with people in the MCR and do like pumpkin carving, but I think we're doing a bop, which is basically, if you're not from Oxford, I don't really know if this is like typical English terminology, but a bop is basically just a party. But anyway, so there's that on Saturday. So after class, I always give myself Thursday evenings off from all things academic, or at least all things Oxford academic related. So I might work on my applications I have one of my applications nearly complete, so I'm going to hopefully finish that today. And then I want to work a little bit on my blog post, and then I also need to edit this video so it can upload tomorrow. I have a couple videos coming up for you guys to look out for. One will be posted next Monday, and I'll let you guys kind of know the sequence of how things are going to be uploaded from there. But I have a video about how to draft a statement of purpose, as well as how to prepare for seminars, so that includes like how to take notes, and then also how to time manage in grad school. So how I use my planner, how I use online, how I use digital resources and apps, as well as how I use notebooks and planners in order to stay on top of everything. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead, do this, and quit rambling, and we'll just get back into the video.
I'm caught between a rock and a soft place. I see the light at the end.
Hey guys, sorry for kind of being MIA today. I had my seminar this morning, which was really good. And then I went shopping in Westgate to try to find a Halloween costume, but was unsuccessful. So I think I'm gonna have to go out tomorrow. So I'm gonna head to dinner soon with some friends and then to the MCR for pumpkin carving. But I actually do want to edit this vlog tonight so I can get it up tomorrow for you guys. And that way I can start getting other videos prepared starting tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna end this vlog here. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified when I post. I post every Monday and Friday. And the next couple videos are all about grad school and applying and how I take my notes and whatnot. So if there's anything you guys want to see in particular, please leave a comment down below. DM me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
He started with hello on a summer afternoon. I lost myself and everybody else when I